Hello, Burgundy fans. This is Double 77 Trigger here, and I'm bringing you another episode of Dryst, or Caerleon, attacking Caerleon, or Kai. Basically one and the same. But, yeah, here is the last final attack on Caerleon, where I destroy Kai, and, destroy his whole empire. So, this battle, isn't quite too difficult right at this moment because I've leveled up quite a lot of monsters to a certain degree. Most of them are, as high as they can go. I think my demon is, not quite up to the level yet, but I haven't, gotten the necessary items to change her over into Satan. So, just kind of waiting for that to come. Here I'm basically going to take Dryst and Hula and try to march them, just keep marching them forward. Dryst is going to march forward just a little bit. I'm going to try to get him to keep moving forward just a little bit here and there. I'm going to try to use the Balma to reach around, maybe attack one of the leaders, kill them off quickly. So yeah, Kai still has a decent army. It could still do a lot of damage if I'm not careful, especially to some of my weaker monsters. The Demon and Lord Vampire are probably the weaker ones to the army that I'm going up against. But the Balmut is fairly weak too because any magic spell is going to hurt him greatly. He's got high agility, which means he's got good evasion. But this is a magic team, so he's going to get hit from a barrage of different things, magic-wise. So, yeah, Kai's got a few dragons. He's got Janfooter. He's got Bjarte, the bishop, that can heal a lot of stuff. He's got a few healers. He's got some magic, that he can come after me and do. So he's got some stuff. But if I can just systematically kill off a few leaders, I can get to Kai quickly, and hopefully he won't damage me too badly at that point. But, yeah, we'll see. So, yeah, I've got her high enough that she does pretty decent damage. I've, sort of looked at the stats between her and my Lord Vampire, and she has better attack and defense than he does. So she has kind of a one-up on him. The only thing she doesn't have is the healing every turn and I think, well, the Lord Vampires, they draw back probably a quarter of the damage that they do, I believe. I think it's about that much. It kind of seems like that. Sometimes it's a little sporadic. It's hard to, calculate that, I guess. If you watched it a lot, try to record that and, see and study that, you could figure that out, but I don't know of anybody that's really done that, so it's probably about a quarter hit points of what they attack, they draw back to themselves. I still haven't seen the Lord Vampire do a critical or a negative critical for the enemy where they come to attack and they hurt themselves first. That could have happened against me from the Escares Vampire on hard a long time ago. Yeah, not sure. I haven't seen it with my Lord Vampire, but I know on hard, when I try to play this game, typically they will try to screw you over as much as they can. They'll give their monsters criticals on you. They'll devoid your monsters criticals on them, on their knights or monsters. They will make you miss more often, even if you're, it's still sort of kind of close, where you almost have enough agility to, to guarantee you will get that hit. But if you're just like 3 points off, and even just that, they'll make you miss a ton. I was in a battle recently. I was playing as Leoness for a different file in hard, and I was taking a team of trying to think of what their what they are right now, but let's see here. The monks. Yeah, monks. I keep thinking Guardian, but not quite Guardians yet. going to take a team of few Guardians, Sphis, and Raisin, and trying to, you know, paralyze and stone a whole another team, because I have a whole bunch of rocks on the team of those two, so it's either paralyze or stone I can inflict the enemy with. Now, one battle I went into and I pretty much devastated them because of all the paralyzing and stonings I've done. That was only one battle out of 10, and out of the 10 battles I probably, out of the other 9 battles I probably stoned maybe 3 guys, and that's on hard, with a whole team of rocks and you know, the 2 monks that can paralyze sometimes. So yeah, they only give it to you some, you know, they only throw you a bone sometimes with the you know, with the status afflictions and the criticals you can do to them, especially on hard. They really try to make it so that you don't get any freebies. But here I figured, you know what, that bishop is white, and this Lord Vampire is going to hurt it quite a lot. I don't want to move my demon out right now. I want to level up this Lord Vampire and, you know, maybe give him a really big hit, but you're going to be surprised by this. I bet you wouldn't have thought this might happen. But yeah, he goes right ahead and he kills off Bjarte in one shot. I'm betting he did 350 hit points of damage. I don't really know. I know if you take out the animations, you can see the damage, and I think you can, you know, see the critical even when it does, you know, kill them. Like with the animations, you really can't. But yeah, I could have taken a demon to do it, but I figured, you know what, if I level up the Lord Vampire all the way, then I could probably throw him out in the front line a little bit more, if I got him to at least 30, and not worry about him so much. So that's what I did that for. The demon, you know, just being that, until I get that item to really crank her up into Lilith, she's going to be good, but, you know, she doesn't have the Meteor Doom yet, and the Meteor Doom is really what makes, you know, her shine. So I'm just kind of keeping her at that level right now and just, you know, just doing that. Right here I'm trying to figure out, okay, what should I do? I probably might not kill him in one shot. I don't want to throw my Balmont up to the top part of Janfooter, more that eastern, northeastern area to attack him, because of Kai sitting there and because of the possibility that the angel could divine ray me. And I don't want them killing off the Balmont or getting him severely weak, you know, too soon. Because if they just try to do that, plus, you know, with Janfooter there, if I don't kill him off, he could curse, there could be a thunder and a divine ray, and then that would kill him off completely. So that's why I put the Balmont in the southern area instead of next to the angel. So if they want to come and attack me, then they can move him to attack me, but, you know, it's going to be at that point. And here I was, you know, kind of expecting them to use their angel to heal him up, but, you know, Kai going first and that other unicorn not being close enough, they're, you know, that's what they're probably going to do. Yeah, I couldn't get him close enough for death, but I got him pretty low. I did heal him up again, but I did put this demon in position to hit him one more time, possibly with a curse. And I know, you know, curse on a black guy, maybe not the most ethical thing to do, but I needed something there. You know, the only other thing I have is the Archangel, and I don't want to throw him out too far, because although he has good defense, I just don't want to throw him out too far. I just like to use him for Holy Word and for healing, so I don't like to make him a super offensive character. And see, there comes the curse, and then if I would have had, you know, that angel, you know, bomb me, that would have been even more damage. So, yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Now they threw the angel out here. Now that's actually really awesome, because, you know, there's a lot of ways I can destroy him. Yeah, they're not going to really hurt my demon too much, because she is pretty high. She still has decent hit points. Throwing a weak black against a strong black, which, you know, doesn't make any sense. But again, you know, with me attacking with the Balmont on Janfooter, doing that much damage, it's very possible that a curse could do, I don't know, 100, 150 or so points of damage, a good amount of damage to kill him off. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. And yeah. So here I'm going to see if I can try to pull teeth through here, but now here's the disadvantage point where I am sort of stuck because I can't get him into through the force as much as I wanted him to. Could have definitely probably moved the Phoenix right off the bat, you know, out of the way so I could get teeth over there and then throw the Phoenix in the blue. But I'm just trying to set up a little bit so I can get close to bombing him as well. Yeah, probably should have just moved the Phoenix first, and then I could have sat in that position where the Phoenix was and get something good to happen. But yeah, unfortunately I did it this way. I thought, well, you know what? The simple fact is I'm going to hurt him again, and then I'm going to have the bomb mod go, and then there's going to be a curse. So this still will work out. Yeah, the damage isn't that high, but with Kai going, him mostly using probably a big pack of Geno Thunders, it's not going to hurt Rocky 5 much, and he's going to live on. He's going to heal up, he'll be just fine. So yeah, that's what I'm going for. Could have also put the red dragon just one space up so I could have just breath attacked right away, and that probably would have been better. That would have probably finished off this army a lot quicker, but yeah, it's still okay, it's just fine. Mostly trying to think about how I can level up Hula, at least do possibly a Mystic or something like that, because if I can get her up to that point, what I'm trying to do for this team is to level up these 2 low-level knights to decent status so that I can make an extra army out of at least one of them. And I might take Hula off the team, off Dryst's team, and put her on a defensive squad because she is a enchantress. And if I can put her on a defensive squad with a bunch of other wizards, then I can just have her sit somewhere else and make an extra army and move around a little more efficiently. Because in this game you do need a lot of armies to keep moving around, especially as soon as you start advancing into deeper territory. You need about well, it's possible to do it with about, I believe, 5 armies, especially from Vinard's team. As soon as you get about 5 armies going, you can manipulate them, move them around however you want to control and take over the entire continent with just 5 armies. But you have to have a particular strategy to do this, because if you don't have it set up right, you know, that won't work. So here I'm just going for, you know, just a kill. I'm not going to get her out as fast as I can get out Dryst and Teeth and some of those other, you know, powerful monsters that I have. So I'm just going to try to get her some quick kills, because I just feel like, well, you know what, it's not going to matter so much. I've just killed off one of their leaders. I just need to get her up to 10. And I think I checked out the experience points before, and I just needed a little bit. And now that she's up to 10, she's up to par. She'll do very, very well. So here, I'm gonna have a very easy time destroying Janford. I really wanted to attack Kai next, and it's pretty much one of the only things you could really strive for. I mean, going for the Prince, I mean, he's a little far away. Going for Vinard, you don't really have the armies, you don't have enough armies to take that over at the moment. But if you go for Kai, you get Janfodder on your team. And it's good that he's attacking, and it's good that you know, he's leveling up against me, because if I beat them, he'll go to my team. So yeah, here I'm just, you know, I'm glad that he's here. I'm glad that I'm fighting him, because he will keep all his experience points once he comes onto my team. So in essence, I'm leveling him up while I'm fighting him. So yeah, it's okay if he attacks me. It's okay, because I'm going to get him on my team. So I get him on the team, and let's see, who else do I get? Janfodder, and I think it's Billcock that you get on the team too. Yeah, he's okay, but you know, Janfodder, another magic user on the team to put onto, you know, just a castle, just to you know, just to keep for defense, or if you want to, you know, attack with an offensive crew with wizards, that's fine too. I just find that if I leave a team of wizards on a castle where I want to defend more so, they will get attacked. I mean, there will be a certain point where they stop attacking you once you're very, very high and you've got a lot of, you know, wizards or necromancers, then they'll just completely stop attacking you because they'll feel like, you know, there's no way to win against Meteor Doom and 2 Geno Thunders. You know, that they probably will stop, but while they're attacking you, you have the edge all the time. So you have, you know, put your weakest leader on the, you know, weakest wizard on the castle and just defend. Just wave attack with magic. So yeah, here that wasn't, it wasn't too hard to kill him off. I could have done, you know, a few different ways to get a little, you know, a little better position, like moving teeth and whatnot. But I figured, you know, it's still going to work out. He's extremely weak to a lot of physical attacks. I've got, you know, some pretty powerful guys there. So you know, here Rocky 5 is out of the blue. He's doing Geno Thunder on me, but it's still not going to do enough. And I do heal up at the beginning of every turn, so it's just fine. It's not going to hurt him too greatly, and you know, he really wants to heal, you know, kill off the bomb up for the most part. That's probably the most devastating thing. You know, 100 hit points. That's pretty much nothing. And they're going to go for the Lord Vampire anyway, more so, because he's kind of, you know, softer, weaker defense. Just that he draws back hit points a lot more. And now that he's, you know, a lot higher, he's going to have higher agility, so he's going to evade attacks like this from dragons. So I'm, you know, more fine with it. It's almost like turning him into a Fenrir, you know, or a Wyvern or a Gauntled that has really high agility and can evade a lot. So yeah, they're attacking the unicorn. It's fine. I don't mind letting the unicorn get hit too much, you know, a little bit here and there. Usually pushing the unicorns out there so they can start healing up the front line row. I see unicorns as, you know, basic healers. It's great to level them up as high as I can so I can get as many heals out of it as I can, but still, while you're leveling them up, they don't get, you know, as much magic points to gain for more healing as I would like. Usually it's just 2, and it takes quite a long time for them to level up all their magic points so that you can get 3 heals out of it, or 3 cures, or a combination of, you know, those. So it does take some time for them to level up. So if I lose one, I can just buy one again. This is only really good if you're going to have a team where you need them to fly, where you have something that's going to do ground attacks, or, you know, it's a team where you know, want an assault team. You need to get there quickly, and you need a lot of flyer creatures, or a lot of creatures that run fast. Then it's good to have Pegasus. Otherwise, it doesn't really give you much else except for, I think, Halo. And Halo is good if you really want to concentrate on leveling up the one guy. You know, but yeah. Otherwise, Pegasuses are just, they're okay. They're nice, but they're not essential. So, you know, here I'm going to try to figure out a way to get to Kai as fast as I can, because I just want to kill him off, and he's really throwing a lot of barricades at me. And yeah, I am lower than his dragon, but I'm going to still attack him because I still can do stuff like that, where he can do his fireball attack. I think it adds fire damage to it. Looks like it does. So yeah, it's going to throw fire damage to it. And yeah, he's going to heal up anyway. He'll be fine. If he's in extreme condition where he's, you know, about to die, I can do the heal voice. I have this other angel that could possibly heal. But you know, with the way things are, I could hit 2 dragons with this holy word. You know, try to lower them down a little bit more. This will be a lot better. So Raphael is going to do the holy word. Hit pretty much all of their guys except for Kai and the unicorn, but that's okay, because as long as I break down their monsters and destroy them, Kai's left all by himself with a unicorn, and that's not going to save him. It's just not going to save him. I do like to play as Kai too, so I'm not, you know, against Caerleon or Kai. I do usually find, you know, Caerleon or Kai's team, Fine Arts team, and the Skyliers team to be probably my favorite favorite leaders, rulers to you know, play as when I'm playing this game. They offer some of the most challenging rewards and most challenges overall because, well, with Caerleon, if you play it on hard and Omechia does poorly, then you're going to have to defend from a few different places, and you really don't have a whole lot of knights to do that with. So it does get very difficult. Dryst, I have to say, still, you know, playing this again, I've already played this. This is probably my third time playing it as Dryst on hard, and it's amazingly harder than, you know, you can imagine. Just right off the start, you're just going to get bombarded with attacks, and you might get pushed back a castle, but if you can help it, you know, try to hold off and burn up some monsters just to get that win. You need to keep winning, especially with Dryst right off the bat, because if you start to lose, you're just going to get, it's going to get worse and worse for your team. Yeah, I know I put him out of the blue, but I was thinking about some other attack here, and I was thinking about possibly moving something into that position. I don't remember right at the moment what I moved over there. I'm doing the commentary right now, but we'll see. And besides, these phoenixes I have really good evasion, so it looks a little cocky, but I figured, well, I don't really have any place to put the dragon, so I'm probably going to do that just to get the dragon up there. And so this works out for the best. And yeah, so the dragon's going to go down. I'm going to destroy the dragon here, I'm going to destroy the dragon on the other side, and it's going to be very, very easy for me to get to Kai. He still has a lot of magic, because he only used one Geno Thunder, and I think he just used a heal spell. But yeah, I can't cure those guys up, so I'm just going to cure up what I can close by, or possibly something that might need it more so. Most of the ones that need a little more that are further away, I can't really reach them. I think the Phoenix, I decided not to heal up the Phoenix because he didn't get hit, he's still okay. You know, he's gaining hit points, yeah, 67 there, so he's already up, you know, pretty high. It's not going to affect, you know, the team. So also here, what I like to do, especially when I'm finishing off in a country, is to see if I can kill off all their monsters. And doing that, if you can do it efficiently, if you're not too high on the turn ratio, you will get tons and tons and tons of experience points just for doing so, because they cannot leave. So they're forced to stay. You have the option to kill everything off. I think in this gameplay I did try to kill off most things, but I got to the point where I said, you know what, I can just kill off the leader very easily, and that's just what I'm going to do. So here I'm checking their defense, and possibly the agility, but mostly just the defense. If the weaker defense unicorn will probably have a better chance of killing. So I'm thinking, well, I don't know, maybe he can get 90, I'm not sure, but he just does. So that's awesome. Especially against a little Jin dude. He has pretty good evasion. So yeah, he's going up to 12. Now I can put Dryst in there, kill off the dragon, move forward a little more smoothly. It's really good to let your leaders get kills as much as possible. Not only do you save yourself from getting counterattacked, but also you can level them up. And the more you level them up, the easier it is to level up the monsters that are about to class on your team when you just, you know, really can't do it that efficiently. I'm thinking here or there, you know what, I should probably go there so I can breath attack up next time and do a ton of damage on Kai. So I can just put him in position, do a breath attack, and maybe Kai will heal himself. And yeah, so this dragon's going to be very easy to kill off. Yeah, and I believe he's at a spot where he cannot hit. There are spots in this game where I've been noticing if you put your monster in a spot, there's going to be a very, very high likely chance that you're in either an evasion spot or miss spot, where you can evade a ton of attacks. I've done it before with, I believe it was Ira, and Victoria and Lucia. I put Ira in this one particular spot, going up to Carnaboon. I believe it was Carnaboon. Yeah, I put her in a particular spot on the map, and they came to attack her, and they just couldn't hit her at all. There were so many attacks on her, and they just could not hit her. And yes, she does have high evasion, but still, she can get hit. And there were some things that, you know, were close enough to getting her, they still couldn't touch her. So that was a lot of fun to see. I've done that before with other teams, different armies, and it's fairly true. There are certain spots on the map that are glitched, where if you stand a monster on it, or your leader, you could possibly evade every attack that's coming to you, just because it's some special spot. And also there are some spots that will give you endless criticals, where you just can endlessly critical attack a certain thing, and you'll just keep getting your critical attacks again and again and again and again every time they attack you. So when I see that, like if I have a spot like that with Teeth or Dryst, I just leave him at that spot, and I try to form my army around him so that, you know, he can get attacked, not too much, but he can get attacked, and when he gets attacked, he's going to do criticals all day long. So yeah, here Kai is, you know, he's down to what, you know, basically a frost spell or a cure or a heal. That's really all he's down to. So he's got nothing left to really, you know, damage me with. So I'm just going to go and start nailing him. Might kill off that unicorn too, but we'll see. So yeah, he's low, but he's still, you know, got good hit points. He can do a frost spell, but really not much else is going to hurt him. And I've got so many guys, I've got so many monsters right now that I can just pick and choose and fight anything I want to. They're going to just kind of, you know, get scared and huddle in the little corner around Kai, hoping to protect him, you know, in vain. If I kill off this unicorn and get him severely low, he'll probably just heal himself up and not Kai. And that's another strategy you can use too, you know, to your advantage. If I could get here and get, you know, some sort of kill with Hula again, that'd be nice. You know, the higher she is, the better off. So, you know, I'm trying to think, well, should I move her in, attack? What should I do? Should I just move her in just to get my other monsters over here? I just decided, you know, I'm just going to go over here, get my powerful monsters in to just start attacking Kai, and you know, go from there. These other two that aren't numbered anymore, they're no longer a part of the team. I'm not going to keep them on my team. The team I have is good enough. And, yeah, I'm just going to keep them like that. But yeah, maybe soon hereafter you might see Hula. I'm guessing probably Hula. I will send her to another team, make another magic team with Janford, possibly, and maybe another low-level mage of sorts, just to... I think I'll throw Chantal with Janford and Hula on a team, and maybe throw someone else on a Dryst team, so that I can make a, you know, I believe it's going to be a 5th squad that I'll have. And this 5th squad will be able to do, you know, probably just a defensive site where they can just hold down a certain location, so they can have my other crews move around more freely. So yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking about doing, and you'll probably see that later. Yeah, Kai's getting very low here. All he could really just do right now is heal up. He doesn't have the time to try attack and kill off my stuff. He doesn't have the monsters to do it. So yeah, Dryst is gonna start coming through. I figure, you know what? Maybe I could kill off Kai right now. I'm gonna throw power on this Bahamut and shoot a breath attack up here. So I got 477 for attack, and we're gonna see what it does. Hopefully I kill off that unicorn too. If I get this Bahamut up the highest that I can get them, that'd be the best. I feel that the Bahamuts are somewhat weaker. They're very strong. I mean, I think technically their physical attack, I think, is the strongest out of the 3 types. But yeah, there goes Kai. He's got nothing to say because there's nothing else for him to protect. He's not coming back, so Yeah, that's the end of Kai there. So yeah, Dryst did a very tactical attack on here. You know, just went for leaders because I figured, well, you know, I've got strategical guys to do certain attacks, and yeah, so that was the end of Caerleon. Yeah, they gave me some trouble. They were a little difficult. Yeah, but now that I destroyed them, I'll have a lot bigger range of doing whatever I wanted to do. So, yeah, I will probably do a strategy for this soon. And yeah, if you like this, hit the like button. And yeah, thanks for watching. This was Double 77 Trigger, and I will see you later.